Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Matt.
On today's episode, we're going to be drinking Hakushu in their Distiller's Reserve.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Matt, why don't you tell us a little bit about this?
All right.
Can you tell us anything about this?
I can. This is the Hakushu Single Malt Distiller's Reserve, and our buddy Knight brought this back from Japan. As you can see, the beautiful Japanese once again there that I cannot read, but it looks really pretty. But that's what it says supposedly in Japanese. All right, the Hakushu Distillery, built in 1973, exactly 50 years since Yamazaki was built. And the vision of Keizo Saji, who is the second master blender for Suntory, is one of the highest elevation distilleries in the world. In fact, it's literally in the middle of a forest in a mountain. They decided, hey, two great water sources come and merge here. Let's build a distillery in the middle of the mountains. Because why not? Okay. It's over 2,300 feet high up for elevation, so it's way the hell up there. So it has 4 distinctive seasons. There's lots of natural Japanese vegetation around it. There's 1,000-year-old granite rocks that the water's all gone through, so it's super pure. It's really nice, soft water that Japanese people really like. They also use, during the fermentation, only use wooden washbacks, so you keep a lot of the stuff in there, that cool, dry air up there. Just has a lot of little, extra nuances to it. They use multiple styles of stills. They're all pot stills with different varieties and sizes. And they even added more stills in 2014 to add even more to them. And it's even softer than Yamazaki water source. So this one is 43%. It's been around since 2014. Contains a blend of peated malt, heavily peated malt, and unpeated malt, and so up to 20-year-old whiskey inside of it. And it only uses American white oak. And Sarah's going to so love this.
I don't even want to smell it.
It smells beautiful.
It really smells. It's like this beautiful, delicate Japanese peat. Green apples and honeydew and apricot.
I can get behind those apples, but
floral for days.
Yeah, lemon pound cake.
See, and I'm not getting all that much peat. I'm getting
the peat to me is really nice, little wisp of smoke, a little bit of peat.
Yeah, you don't have my nose.
I don't.
But yeah, but the peat to me is like this rubber, like old shoe soles and like muskiness to it. It's not like a beater. It's just this really beautiful light peat. It just really smells really nice to me.
No, it still smells medicinal to me.
And then the smoke layer just kind of floating in the background.
Exactly. Yeah, it's kind of like a nice mist of like smoke burning slowly through the morning.
It smells like a sour apple sucker.
Okay, just do that.
Like the bubble yum, like the blow pops. That's
how peated does this smell to you? Like, if you were gonna, Octomore, you've smelled Octomore, and that's like we're gonna call that, a 10.
Unfortunately.
Where is this? Highland Park to me is like a 2.
I think this is below Highland Park to me.
I do too.
I would put, for me, Highland Park at like a 3.
Okay.
And I would put this at a 2.
Okay.
On the nose.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
I agree with Matt that it doesn't come across as your normal Isla peat, but it still, to me, has that slight medicinal to it that I don't enjoy.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we think.
But I do get a lot of apple in there. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
She's gonna drink it. Holy crap! Oh, coconut, like overripe honeydew and cantaloupe.
Yes.
Mushroomy fungus.
Yes.
So that's with this dirty, earthy, old campfire. So the peat comes out there like 2 days out. Yeah, 2 days put out, like campfire. You just kind of walk by and that ashiness is sitting there. Candied apples.
And then I'm getting, on top of apple, I'm getting like peaches.
Oh.
Like stewed peaches.
Now I'm getting like strawberries and some raspberries, little cocoa nibs. Some like wet coffee grounds. Oh, yeah. How even like a little bit like cake, like a really nice like
Angel's food cake.
Yes, Angel's food cake. Exactly. Is that and like some whipped cream on top? Ooh,
that sounds good. This is not.
This is really. I really like this. This is really good.
And again, like to most of the Japanese whiskeys that we've had, all have that same Japanese characteristic of being just very light and delicate.
Absolutely.
What you would call smooth. This is like an easy sipper. I feel like this would become a background whiskey, but there's a lot going on.
This is a nice complex whiskey.
yeah, there's a lot happening in there.
I really like that.
It's not for all,
No.
obviously.
But yeah,
But,
it's a really nice. I think this is actually a good intro to peat bottle, to be honest.
I don't disagree with that at all, because it is just that thread.
Mm-hmm.
But
Exactly.
it's a thread that has multiple different dimensions of peat in it, because it has the mushroom, it has the smoke layer, it has a little bit of that tar layer.
I don't know.
And then she gets medical.
I get medicinal.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the rubber and the tar and the smokiness of it, but that's part of what turns me off on an Isla peat.
Yeah.
So
I think we need to make a video that's Sarah's level of peat and make her drink a ton of peat and tell us which one sucks the most. I think it's make a great video.
I think that would be fantastic.
yeah, because it's not you. You like it. It's torture, Sarah.
It could be fun.
We're gonna compare this, aren't we, Matt?
Have fun.
Yes.
with
Okay.
that.
So we're gonna pull out. So this is not available in the United States. This was a Japan only at the time when you got it. You want to get a couple other places now, like duty free. But so we're gonna compare this to what we can get in the United States, which is the Hakushu 12.
Well, you say that. When was the last time you saw one of those in the wild?
Yes, Christmas time.
Okay.
You can get them if you look for them. Now, do they come out often? No. There's a small amount of them, but you can. So they did just continue it for a little bit in 18, but they have brought them back with new packaging. This is an older bottling from like 17, but yeah, these are quite tasty as far as I'm concerned.
Well, the noses are not super far off at all. To me, the 12 actually smells a little bit fruitier. I'm picking up more of an apricot, pear, lemon, lime kind of vibe on this one than I am on the Distillers.
This is like brighter fruits, much more vibrant, like really super ripe fruits to me.
Yeah.
Whereas this is a little subdued in the Distiller's Reserve. Yeah, like a lot of mango and like banana and apples and this like really bright prime ripeness to me.
I can get behind banana. I wouldn't go down the tropical fruit, mango, papaya note.
Not papaya.
I'm not quite finding that.
Only mango. I don't get papaya or guava or anything. I just get the mango.
Okay. Oh, nah. See, okay, there it is. Silly mind. Oh.
Yeah, it's really
The
good.
peat shows up on the flavor on that one.
A lot.
Yeah. There's way more peat on there's more ashy, more smoky, more briny on the 12 than there was on the Distiller Select. I don't recommend you drinking
I'm not going to.
that one.
I didn't like the way it smelled, so
Yeah, way more.
They smell about the same heat-wise.
Okay, so you're smelling about the same on it. I'm smelling less.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put a couple of drops of water in the Distiller Select, just gonna see what happens with it.
Yeah, the 12 salty, briny. This has more of the iodine, heavier peat notes, much more phenolic.
Yes,
I really like them. I like them both a lot. I think they both have their place. I think they're both really good whiskeys because the good thing, the Distiller Reserve is around 70, and now, I mean, back when I bought this, there was about $10 price difference, but now, it was like 80. But now I think they're up to like 140 for the 12. Yeah. Like they've gone up a lot.
Yes, they have. Japanese whiskey got very popular, and people started charging a lot more for it.
Yes, they do.
Drop of water, I don't know, doesn't really do much for me. I don't feel like it was a win or a miss.
Okay.
This was very, very delicate and approachable, and I liked the heck out of it.
Yeah, I think that's a really nice whiskey. I could definitely sit around and really enjoy this like on a, like not so much like a hot summer day, but like just a cool like spring day. I think this is a perfect whiskey to sit out on your lawn, sit on the porch and just, hang out with it. It's a great background, sit around and enjoy the hell out of a whiskey. So
I agree.
It's delicious.
If you enjoy peat.
Yes, you do need to enjoy a little bit of peat. That is required. But yeah, it's quite nice, I think. So all right. Well, thanks, Mike. This was fantastic. Thanks again for bringing some awesome Japanese whiskey back from Japan. We really appreciate it.
I've got nothing to cheers with because
you're not going to drink that again.
Not going to drink that. All right. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. And until next time,
keep on crusading for better whiskey in your glass. Cheers.
Cheers.
bubbles.